Once upon a time, there was a boy named Danny who lived deep in the forest. He lived with his mother as his father passed away due to a heart attack 2 years ago. Danny's life was hard after his father was gone. His mother has to work and hunt for them to eat to survive every day. They barely survive. Every day, Danny prayed for a little hope to appear to help their life. Suddenly, Danny remembered that he had once read from a book there's a magic shop placed somewhere in the woods. The magic shop will grant whatever the person wants as long as they answer the questions from the shop. Without any hesitation, he gets up and dresses up properly to go hunt the magic shop. Danny took everything he needed and he asked for his mother's permission. At first, the mother is worried, but after getting convinced by Danny, the mother gives her permission with a term. Danny must come back as soon as possible, even though he can't get anything from the magic shop. Danny nodded at his mother and waved to say goodbye. Danny started his journey to find the magic shop. All the way to the magic shop, Danny found out that something has blazed the way for him. Danny wondered if the magic shop knew someone would come to them. After several hours of walking, Danny finally arrived in front of a gigantic and wonderful building. It has a sign written, "The Magic Shop." Danny sighed in relief that he finally arrived at the right place. Once Danny stepped inside the magic shop, he was greeted by a young man wearing a mantle and a tall hat. The young man approached Danny.
Hello and welcome to the magic shop. What can I help you with today?
Said the mantle man.
Hello, I heard that this magic shop can grant wishes from the customer, is it right?
Yes, absolutely, dear. But first, I need to explain the rules. The thing that will grant your wish is the diamond at the stage. But there are a total of 3 doors you need to go through in order to arrive at the stage. For each door, you need to answer the questions given by the door. Once you answer it correctly, the door will open by itself and you can go through the next one. But I need to warn you, once you started, there's no turning back. Am I clear?
Yes, I understand. I want to start.
Good choice, dear. Welcome to the magic shop.
Mantle man grinned and opened a curtain. The first door appeared.
Hi, and welcome to the first door, Danny. I'm door number 1.
Danny hesitated aback for a little because he didn't expect that the door to know his name.
For the first question, what is the meaning of past tense?
It asked Danny. Danny thinks hard about the question, and then, just like a bulb appeared on top of his head, he answered diligently.
The past simple is used to refer to actions that were completed in a time period before the present time. In short, the simple past is used for action that started and finished at a specific time in the past. In the simple past tense, the process of performing the action was not important. What matters is that the action was completed in the past. The action may have been in the recent past or a long time ago.
Well done, boy. You shall pass to the next door. Careful, the next one is very mischievous,
Said the first door. Danny walks a few steps ahead, and when he looks back, all he sees is a dark alley full of thorns and scary big trees, but the first door is never in his sight. He heard whispers of nightmares when he tried to walk through the trees out of curiosity, which he ended up hurting his finger when he accidentally touched the thorn. He walked forward this time, and after a couple of steps, he encountered the second door.
Ooh, what do I have here? This is the first time such a young boy come to this shop.
The second door said.
I don't have any choice but to come here.
Danny said in a sad tone. The door then smirked and asked Danny,
Since my sister already asked you a very easy question, let me ask you Very simple questions then. How do you form simple past tense?
The door said. Danny was annoyed with the second door question.
Why are your questions different from the first door? That is unfair.
Just answer it if you want your wishes to come true, dear Danny.
Alright then, for regular verb, you need to add ed to the root form of the verb, or just d if the root form already ends with the vowels like e. Meanwhile, for the irregular verbs, things will get a little bit complicated. The simple past tense of some irregular verbs looks exactly like the root form. And lastly which is the other irregular verbs that includes the verb to be, which makes the simple past form are more erratic.
Said Danny confidently. The second door seemed displeased when Danny did a lot better than what the door thinks he is.
Very well. You did good. But as I said earlier, I would ask questions. It is plural. So Danny, will you tell me the examples of each form you said earlier?
Danny is shocked with the second door words, but he continues since he wants the diamond which will grant his wish.
Such an annoying door. Alright, for the regular verb, the examples are listen, in which the root word is listen, and ed is added, and line, in which the root word is line, and d is added since the end of the word is a vowel, e. Meanwhile, for the irregular verbs, the examples are cause and read, which the word past tense is exactly like the root form. Lastly, the other irregular verb, which are see become saw and rise become rose.
Tired already? Mortal. Very well. You may proceed to the next door.
Danny was exhausted by all of the challenges that he had to face going through the two doors. After a long journey, he managed to get into the last door. As he approached the last door, he was terrified that the challenge would be too hard to handle. The door was hidden in a huge antique cupboard to the point that he almost missed looking.
Hello, young boy. It has been seen that you managed to get to the last door.
The last door greeted him as he approached. Danny replied,
Well, I have to go all out in order to get what I truly deserve.
The door was a bit mesmerized by his confidence and wisdom. Therefore, it proceeded to ask him to do the last quest.
Well, young boy. You have answered the questions from the doors about the meaning and how to form past tense. My quest is simple. There is 6 stones that each have a word that if you arrange it, it will be a proper sentence.
Danny was shocked.
That sounds like a really challenging quest to do.
Well, young boy, don't be shocked yet. Each of the 6 stones contains 6 words, which is Bellatrix, potion, manage, make, to, and a. And make sure to arrange the stones in the required time in order for you to get the reward.
The door warned him. He understood the quest and quickly arranged the stone into one proper sentence.
I have arranged the sentence and it says Bellatrix managed to make a potion.
Danny was nervous and anxious that the sentence might be wrong. Suddenly, the door was glimmering with a bright light coming through it, indicating that Danny had completed all 3 of the quests and managed to get the reward. Last door opened widely, showing a chest full of diamonds. He was delighted and really thankful of the doors. Soon his suffering will be gone and he will finally be able to live happily ever after.